Do you like The Last of Us Part 2's combat? If you answered yes, then The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered might just be worth your time. Here's why. The remastered version comes with a handful of bonus features such as cut levels, a guitar free play mode for some reason, and developer commentaries. However, the main course is a roguelite mode called No Return. In No Return, you pick from a handful of characters from the story and take on a half-dozen bite-sized missions that get tougher the further you progress. After each encounter, you return to your base where you can purchase new items, upgrade weapons, and invest in perks. Runs culminate in challenging boss fights that encourage you to use everything at your disposal. No Return is a clever way to push The Last of Us Part 2's combat mechanics even further, but the mode goes much deeper than that. There are a ton of challenges that unlock new characters, modes, modifiers, weapons, and enemies. Each character has a different starting inventory, playstyle, and trait. For example, Tommy starts with a sniper and the marksman upgrade branch. However, he can't dodge. Lev starts with a bow, the archery upgrade branch, and improved listen mode. Meanwhile, Abby heals on melee kills and starts with a pistol and a hammer. I would have given her a golf club, but that's just me. There are 10 characters in total, and each one plays differently. Yes, you can even play as Joel, and he starts with a custom revolver that has a 12-round cylinder, which doesn't make sense, but whatever. Each run is randomized, and there are 4 possible game modes excluding the boss fight at the end. Assault has you clear out a few waves of enemies, Hunted requires you to survive until time runs out, Capture has you break into a protected safe, and Holdout has you protect an ally as you're bombarded by enemies. One of 4 factions can populate these encounters: the WLF, Seraphites, Rattlers, and Infected. Each faction acts differently, so you'll need to stay on your toes. Additionally, there are 6 possible bosses that you can face off against in the final encounter. Game modes, factions, bosses, and allies are unlocked by completing stages, challenges, and runs, so the more you play, the more variation each run has. After each encounter, you'll return to base, which can change depending on the character you pick. Ellie and company reside above the theater, while Abby and crew hide out in the aquarium. After each encounter, you'll get some weapon parts, currency, and vitamins. Weapon parts can be used to upgrade your weapons, currency can be used to purchase weapons and equipment, and vitamins can be used to unlock skills. The weapon store refreshes after each encounter, or for a small fee you can re-roll its wares. Here you can find everything from holsters to crafting blueprints. The skill trees work a little differently in No Return. As you complete encounters, you'll earn training manuals which unlock different skill trees. The catch is that each character starts with one skill tree and you can unlock a few more. This means that as you choose encounters, you want to see which encounter awards you the best training manuals for your current build. To make things even tougher, some encounters have mods that can twist the rules and mechanics of an otherwise standard level, such as Molotov Rain, which is exactly as it sounds, and Invisible Enemies, which is also exactly as it sounds. There are 26 mods in total, and some are helpful, like decreased enemy health, while others aren't, such as enemies drop bombs on death. These mods don't just shake things up though. Depending on how difficult they make an encounter, they can also contribute to your overall score multiplier. You'll be scored after each encounter, and your overall run will be graded. You can then track your local high scores in the leaderboards menu. No Return also comes with a custom run mode, which lets you tweak the mechanics, the enemies, and the mods to your liking. Don't like fighting infected? Turn them off. You'll eventually unlock daily runs, which allow you to compete against other players in a randomized run that's identical for everyone. The catch is that you can only attempt it once per day. While No Return is a clever remix of The Last of Us Part 2's locations, characters, and mechanics, what really supports this mode is the fantastic combat. Throughout The Last of Us Part 2's story, there are dozens of encounters, but I never felt like I was able to fully utilize Ellie and Abby's toolset, especially on the easier difficulties. But No Return really lets players dig into all of The Last of Us Part 2's nail-biting combat mechanics to deliver a tense, well-thought-out roguelite mode. Plus, it's nice playing as Joel again.
What in... Oh!